Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of NuStrength Sugar Babes. I have a really special sugar babe on today, Simone. She isn't actually really my hairdresser. She owns the hair salon that I go to, and like we've basically known her since I was a kid. Hey, like my mum would come and bring us to get our hair cut as kids, and then obviously we moved away, and then we've come back to the Gold Coast. So going there on Wednesday to get a haircut. So yeah, Simone is just awesome. Like everyone. And you'll probably love her after you listen to this interview too. She's got the most beautiful energy, and like you're just the same. I remember you when I was younger, and like when I came into the salon, you're the same. You're always happy and so positive, and you just a really like have such an amazing energy, I think. And just so, I bet so many people love you. I bet. Yeah.
I feel like people come in to sort of suck up a bit of that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're the same. You're exactly the same. We're like all in or all out people.
Totally. And that's why you've done so well on the program, I think. And so I'll stop talking. And do you just want to tell the viewers what were all the issues that you were having prior to joining the program and how are they affecting your life? So basically, why did you join?
I joined because I kept seeing your Facebook and that peach bum ass of yours, and I wanted it. And I kept thinking, I know that you'd done the bodybuilding scene and stuff like that, and I tried to get that, and it just took too much of my time up, 8-9 hours a week, and then the food on top of it, and I was starving myself, and I was Duramining every year.
And how long? I remember you said that. So how long did you do that? Since 20, yeah? You were saying
since my 20s, yeah.
And how old are you now?
44. Yep.
So 24 years you did that. Wow.
Yeah. So you started it when I was about 24, and just to keep my weight down. Every year I'd find some excuse to go to the doctors and go, right, and then I'd smash it because I'm a 150% person. And then in 3 months' time, I look great, and then I go and binge eat and drink and party and have blowouts. I did get really good. I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis about 4 years ago and thyroid issues. And I decided to then go on the health wagon. So I did, and I joined the gym, and I started training and eating like you would if you were going to do a comp. And I did really, really well. And then I started working at the pole fitness studio around the corner from me. And 8 hours a week I was exercising to maintain that body. And I was hungry all the time. All the time.
Wow.
Because I lived with the guy that I trained with because he was my cousin and he moved in with me. I didn't want to go to the cupboard in case he saw me sneaking. So I did really well because I had almost like a personal trainer living with me. But I had to do something. So not eating anything processed and stuff like that really helped my rheumatoid issues. And building the muscles around my joints really helped it, but I just couldn't sustain it. And so then I fell off the wagon again. And then I started seeing you on your Facebook page, and you were saying, you don't have to do the cardio, and this is too good to be true, but I can see the results. You come in, get your hair done, and you look exactly like you're saying. And I was like, I want this too. And I kept saying it to you when you came in, like, I've got to join. And in the end, I was like, oh my God, I just have to join. So
remember you were like, I don't think I can do it because I'm not tech savvy. And look at you now. Yep. Look how amazing you are
and
now.
I was sucked at the beginning. And every time that I rang and said, or messaged and said help, it was so easy. And I just couldn't believe it. And like, I can do the Facebook for the salon and the Instagram for the salon, but all the other stuff I have to ask the girls about. I don't do any of your program on the computer. I have never logged in to your program on the computer. I do it all on my iPhone.
Really?
And it's achievable. Yep.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing.
Not one single thing. I can't use a computer. It's just totally
well, you are. I always say to people, just do what you can make work. Okay, cool. So thyroid issues, binge eating, like pretty much like same as me. I mean, I don't have thyroid issues or the rheumatoid arthritis, but I think similar background, like I've taken Duramine too. God, it's the worst shit, eh? Like it makes you feel horrendous.
Especially when you're hypo like us.
Oh, it's so bad. I just can't.
Up the walls.
Yeah, it's insane. And just that.
My husband thought I was crazy.
And were you obsessed? I was like obsessed with food. Like it would be an obsession. I would just think about it all the time. Yeah. If I wasn't binging.
I can't believe how not obsessed I am with food now.
Oh, it's
I eat now because I just have to eat. I don't thinking all day, I'm so hungry, or it's so different not to be hungry.
Oh, I know. And not to be obsessed. And not to be like, because I was either dieting or I was binge eating. That was how my life was for so long, and I think for you as well. So, talk about the results you've seen so far, because you've been in the program 4 months now.
Yeah, so in the first couple of weeks, I had a little setback. I ended up going in and having my tubes removed. So I couldn't do gym work. So I actually didn't do any of the exercising for the first 12 weeks. So I decided with Mel that I would just concentrate on the food. And I did, and I hit my goal weight in the first 12 weeks, which was...
Isn't that amazing? And without any training. Yeah.
Without any training. No walking, no exercise, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Just I watched all the videos and I did the program as everyone else is doing. I just wasn't doing the gym bit. And I couldn't believe that it was happening. And I even took a photo that I was telling you earlier of my first measurements to my measurements today, which were only 4 months in total. And I've lost 33.5 centimeters, and I cannot believe it. Like I said to you, that's a whole ruler. Like, where have it gone? That's just amazing. So I did the strength test. I feel like I'm a very highly motivated person. So when I did the strength test and I kept failing at it, it was a little bit overwhelming, but I wasn't going to let it beat me. And April was fantastic, and she just kept saying, go back, now try this, now do this. And it was all because even though I was a gym junkie, I went to the girls' part of the gym, not the boys. I deadlift, squat, and bench press. Oh,
you do now.
I've used the assisted machines, and there's nothing wrong with that either, because I achieved that with those tasks. But oh my God, it's just exhilarating using deadlifting.
It's so exciting, isn't it?
I know.
And like you're progressing and you learn, and you're like, fuck yeah, you pick up that deadlift that you haven't done before.
Yeah,
that's so good.
But I want to say to the girls is sort out your food first. Don't worry about the exercise bit at the beginning.
I know.
I say all the time to my girls that I work with, if they go to the gym 5 hours that week, 80% is food. So take those 5 hours and concentrate in the first couple of weeks on planning your food and planning your MyFitnessPal and learning, redoing the module over and over again until you got it set in your mind, because that bit will help you later. The gym bit's the easy bit.
Oh, totally. And that's why we have the program set out as it is now. You know, we have module 1, you don't go to module 2, you've passed that, and then you've got to nail the meal planning, because the thing is, most women like you have done what they've done for 10, 20, 30 years. What does it matter if it takes you 12 weeks to master the meal planning? Because in 12 months' time, you are going to have the body that you want, and you're going to have it for the rest of your life. And you're only going to have to train 3 days a week, and you're going to be free from food restriction. And like you said, it is overwhelming at the start, and it does take hard work. But like, how much of a better space are you in now?
Well, meal prep takes me about an hour and a half every week. I go to the gym for 3 hours. Well, hello, I was doing 7 hours previously to look like this, and I was going to 7 hours of exercise. That doesn't include the going there, the coming home. And I had the meal prep for it, and I was starving as well. So you're trying to do it all when your head's not there because you're starving. I don't know how no one put me onto something like this before.
Well, because there is nothing like this. Because there is nothing. It's like the rest of the fitness industry starved. Well, not everyone, I should say. There's some good coaches out there, but there's like the majority of the fitness industry, just low calories, lots of training, because no one is confident enough to tell you that this takes time. This is what it takes. Put the work in and you'll be free, because discipline will set you free. Like, look at you. You're free, so much more free now than you were 16 weeks ago. And talk about the improvement you've seen in your thyroid and your rheumatoid arthritis.
My thyroid issues, my medication has halved. I'm going
Amazing.
to the rheumatoid specialist this afternoon. I have had no issues whatsoever, because I was thinking maybe the heavy lifting and stuff I might struggle with my joints and stuff, but I haven't at all. But I also put that down to the really healthy eating. So because I'm not eating anything processed, that's got to help. And my rheumatoid specialist swears on that. And no alcohol. He's
Yeah, because it's like, it's all the really nutrient dense food: liver, oysters, fruit, juice, dairy, getting calcium, you know, like it's not stuffing your face with fucking green vegetables and nuts and seeds and polyunsaturated fats. It's crazy, hey.
Like, and even up to a couple of weeks ago. So I know, because I hear this all the time, because I work in a salon situation where people just say it. And so I know people watching it would probably say it going, oh, well, but you look, she's already skinny. So, you know, but none of us are happy in our skin. All we want to be is happy in the skin we are in.
Yeah.
And so I have cellulite on my thighs that even up to 3 weeks ago, I was going, you know what, if this doesn't work, if I don't lose the cellulite on my ass, I am having lipo. But I'm not thinking that this week. It's disappearing before my eyes.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But a couple of weeks ago, I was still thinking, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have lipo. So as much as, you know, people that are bigger, and I have a mum that is bigger who had the gastro sleeve done. So I have always struggled thinking, you know, if will I end up like that if I continue to go down the path that I go? Will I just all of a sudden stop taking Duramine that 1 year and have this massive blowout and that'll be it? And so I understand the struggle of a bigger person. You know, I go shopping with my mum, or when my mum was big, the crying with the clothes and so I understand it from that point of view too. And I know it must be easier when you're a smaller person and you've got less to lose, but the results come, and it's just going to take a little bit longer. But
totally.
we're not happy in our skin. So whether you're big or whether you're small, we're all going down the same path. We all want the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's, I think too, like all like you sort of feel better and feel free from the food and sleep and have energy. And then, you know, then it's easier to go, okay, cool. It's going to take me 6 to 12 months to get that body that I want. And again, like the women who are watching this, I'm not about getting women to fucking 15% body fat, because I've been there and you're not happy. You're not going to be happy. You'll feel like shit. You probably have no period, you know, like it's about just being strong and healthy. Like I reckon my body fat's probably 20. People always say to me, oh, you look leaner than this, but 23%, I don't know, maybe even 24, because I've got a lot of muscle. And that's the key. Eat well, put on muscle, you know, eat nutrient dense food. Like that photo that Michelle posted today. She's in her 40s. She's had 4 kids. Just all the cellulite's gone. Like she wasn't a big lady either to start with, but look at the cleaning up the diet. And when I say cleaning up, get rid of fucking all the nuts and seeds and all that other shit, you know, like just.
And I love the before and after shots where you look and you'll see them with everyone. So at the beginning, you know, they're so shoulders like this and they've got not a lot of colour to their skin. And then when they do that next shot, you know, their posture's better because they're working out. They're working better on their posture. And they've got that little bit of colour so you can tell that they've been getting their vitamin D and stuff. And they look proud. They look so proud. Yeah.
And you just feel, and we haven't starved you. All the women, you know, they're eating 1,800 calories plus, you know, only training 3 days a week. Like you say, you don't do any, because you don't have time. Like, you know, you don't have time. You've got a business, you've got kids. You don't have time to be going and running and doing boot camps or stuff 3 days a week, 1 hour, maybe a bit more. Yeah.
I want to do a boot camp. Who wants to do that? Do people seriously want to do that?
They think.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Deadlifting is just so empowering, and squatting and benching.
Remember I was saying to you earlier too, when I watched in Module 5 Damo's video about, you know, if you want a long, lean body and you want to look like a bodybuilder, you've got to train to be a bodybuilder. Yeah. And that just, there'll be something that resonates for everyone. That was my thing where I just went, yes, that is it. Because my old ways always wanted to, they still want to kick in. I should
totally.
Walk, I should do more. I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
But I'm only doing what you're telling me and the bare minimum of what you're telling me, and the results are amazing. Yeah. So I'll go to the gym. I just started recompressor last week, and I just get in there and I just go, I'm going to smash that today. I love that mindset. I'm going to smash it today.
Oh, it's so good.
And you know you're right into it when it's Valentine's week and your husband buys you a squat rack. You're just winning.
That's the best way. Look, you got the car, you got the squat rack. What else could you want? You know, life is good. Yeah.
Now I just want my husband to get that body. So
he will.
We're matching at the beach now.
But you watch show. It's like you exactly. It just takes time. People need to see. You know, like that post that I can't remember. I think it was Tracy did about her husband saying, "Oh, you're selfish doing this program." Then she went to the doctor with him, and the doctor was like, you don't have any menopausal symptoms. Everything's improved. This is the best thing you could have done for yourself. And after that, he just shut up. He was just like, keep going.
Awesome. Yeah. But Jamie he's been really, really supportive. Yeah. And I keep saying to him, if we train at home, you can train with me because he works long hours. And so, It's happening. It's
So
amazing.
good. Oh, you know what they say? Couples that deadlift together stay together. You know, good work, good work. Okay, cool. All right. So just to finish off, some of the main objections we get from women in the program, one is time. So they're like, I don't have time to do this. Pretty sure that you're pretty busy. You run a business. Your husband runs a business. You've got kids.
Yep.
You're pretty fucking busy. What would you say to a woman who thinks she doesn't have time?
Oh, you have heaps of time. Make the time. Make the time. No one, if you as the mother of the family, if you're talking about a mum, or you as the business owner, once you get into this mindset that everyone around you will benefit from you having the good headspace. They will. Make the time. You make the time to think about the time you spend on Netflix, Facebook, Instagram. Shed some of that time. Spend some time on yourself. And that hour and a half, I know that I still do this and still manage to Netflix.
And the second one is money. So they're like, is this worth the investment? Do you feel like you've got value? Like, has it changed your life?
Absolutely. But yeah, put the money in, put the money aside. Think about what you would spend the money on otherwise. This is your body, your life. And look, when you first join and you go into I'm lucky enough that I didn't have to think, okay, where am I going to get the money for this? Because I think a lot of people, live from week to week, and that must be hard, but I'm very good in sorting myself out like that. Make some adjustments to your life to be able to afford to spend the money on yourself, because nothing is more important than you. Don't get the new car, don't buy the new gym clothes, don't go out for dinner. Spend the money on yourself, because you're cheating yourself if you don't.
No, I know. Oh, yeah. Obviously, I think it changes your life, but it's just when you feel happy in your skin.
Completely.
Yeah.
It changed my life completely. And I could go on about it for hours and hours about how it's changed my life completely, but you've got to be in that mindset yourself to want to change.
You're right. Because I think a lot of women, because it does, I think the other thing too is being in the environment and in the community, because sometimes you've got to take a good hard look at yourself and go, well, fuck, I've got to take ownership for why I'm not where I want to be. And it's hard for some women, and you've got to face up to that. But in the community, we help you do that. We help you push forward and fail forward. And, everyone fails. Fuck, I fail every day. But the key is just pick yourself up and keep going, and you'll get there eventually. You've just gone, okay, I can't do the training right now. I'm just going to focus on nutrition. I'm going to be the fucking best at the nutrition I can. And look at where it's got you. Yep. And it's about asking yourself what you can do, not saying to yourself, I can't do this, so I can't do anything. And I think that's what differentiates the women that make it and the women that don't. It's having that, I can fail and keep going. And I'm going to, when I hit roadblocks, I say, how can I? And I take side steps and I keep going, rather than going, I'm not doing anything. And I'm just going to go back to drinking and eating shit. And finally, this whole program is online. So, you don't ever come into our gym. You don't live near our gym. It's all online. How have you felt doing it online? How is it the structure? Do you feel supported? If a woman was worried about doing it online, what would you say to her?
I love doing it online. I think it's fabulous, because I feel like then I set aside my time to do it, and I don't have to make an appointment, and I don't have to adhere to a plan. I can go to the gym anytime I can't, because I've got work, but I can choose to do it in the morning, I can choose to do it at night, I can choose to watch the videos whenever I want, and I can reach out in the middle of the night if I want to, and know that someone's going to answer me back when you guys get back online. So I like that about it as well. I haven't struggled at all with it being online.
And you were
great. And I can rewatch the video. So if I asking the same question, I can just rewatch the video.
But you know what though? You were not tech savvy at all. I remember when you first booked your call, you cancelled it, and you told me, because you were like, I didn't keep going because I saw that you'd booked a call, and then I saw that you'd cancelled it. When I came in, I was like, what the fuck happened? And you're like, I can't do the tech savvy thing. I was like, of course you fucking can, Simone. I was like, you've run this business, you've got 2 kids, you just need to stop telling yourself the story that you can't do it. And look at you now.
Yeah.
And how has that helped you? Because I really think when you do hard shit and you do the things that you're most afraid of, it builds you. It makes you better.
Well, I made a comment on one of the things that you posted about how, not only did you helping me get a better body, but you've actually helped me with this. You should be charging more, because people are learning how to use all these equipment things that obviously, really good to contact if you've got a problem. But Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it's helping with my business as well, because I obviously need to do stuff like this as well. Like yesterday, we were sitting down doing the website, and I was able to do it, help with a few things that I thought, oh my God, I could never have done that 12 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's once you can learn that skill of being resourceful, and it's okay that you fail, you're good, mate. You're set for the rest of your fucking life, because you just keep going and you're like, oh, this is okay. Like, doesn't matter. Or you reach out and you ask for help like you do, which is good. So you've been so awesome. And finally, if a woman was sitting on the fence about doing this program, what advice would you give her?
I'd just pull her right over. They've just got to do it. It's amazing. Every single thing that you have promoted on every single video that you've done is the absolute truth. Like, there is no sugarcoating it. There is no, and I love about the program that you're just so down and out honest. Like, there's no sugarcoating anything. If you say it how it is, and I love that. If they're sitting on the fence because of money, or if they're sitting on the fence because of the tech savvy, I have been in every little situation that you are going, I'm not going to do it, and making an excuse. And I just jumped in. Even the week that I started it, I was thinking, oh, have I done the right thing? Like, am I going to be able 36 weeks? Am I going to be able to stick to this for 36 weeks? And I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm so glad you did too. So good. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out. And if you're a woman and you're watching this, click on the link below. And basically you can put in an application to work with us, and then you can book a call with one of my coaches and just have a chat and see whether or not we can actually help get you to your goal, because we only want to have women in the program who are truly committed to, changing themselves and putting in the work, because we don't tell you what to do. We teach you, we empower you, because you need to do it. You need to learn it. And yes, it will be hard, but you'll have so much support and a great community around you, and it really will change your life. So thank you so much, Simone. I really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, well, the community thing, like you said, and I haven't touched base with you about that.
Yeah.
That is absolutely awesome too. Look, just jumping on the Win It Life project page. My God, do we have not some fun with that page?
Oh, fuck, it's so...
Hey, just jump on just for that.
Poos and the husbands and the... nothing's off limits.
No,
nothing's off limits.
I love it.
Oh, well, thanks so much. And I will, I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll see you. Will you be in the salon on Wednesday when I come in?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, great. All right. Thanks so much, Simone.
No worries.
Bye.